Viewers, the T20 World Cup is currently underway as India and Sri Lanka host the event in a hybrid format. Even before the first ball was bowled, the tournament grabbed headlines for Pakistan's unprecedented boycott announcement as they claim their players will not take to the pitch on the 15th of February against India. But now it appears all that is about to change. An embarrassed Pakistan could possibly humiliate itself again. Sources tell Times Now that Pakistan's likely to go back on their boycott call and play the game against India in Colombo on the 15th of February. What's interesting is that this development comes just 8 days after the boycott announcement. 8 days after the boycott, there is now an embarrassing U-turn that we're seeing coming from the side of Pakistan. Let's quickly take you through the timeline that is being referred to. In fact, on the 1st of February, we saw Pak government announce that they won't play. On the 5th of February, Team India said that going to Lanka as planned. Sri Lanka then appealed to Pakistan to reconsider. On February 8th, PCB bosses held a meeting with ICC officials. And on February 9th, Pakistan has made a U-turn and is all set to play against India. All right, breaking news coming in. While the Pakistan side's yet to formally declare that they are playing the game, this statement from the PCB chief has given away their strategy. When asked about ICC delegation's visit to Pakistan, Mohsin Naqvi says, and I quote, "When a guest comes over, then you forget and forgive a lot of things." That's in fact the latest coming in. There's more breaking news coming in. The Bangladesh Cricket Board has requested PCB to play against India for the benefit of the entire cricket ecosystem. And that's the letter that's coming. Let's take this across to Karishma, who's joining us live. Karishma, it's very clear. It's not been announced yet, but the strategy of Pakistan is very clear. ICC has asked them as to why they have invoked a force majeure, because that clearly does not apply. And they've also informed them of the possible fallout and consequences if Pakistan carries out this foolish threat. And they've been forced to do a U-turn now. It's quite clear.
Well, absolutely, Madhav. On the 1st of February, the government of Pakistan announced the boycott on their social media handles. Then on the 4th of February, the Pakistan PM in a speech said that they will not be playing versus India on the 15th of Feb. And now today, 9th of February, is when we are waiting for an official announcement from the Pakistan Cricket Board. But it seems like the stage is set. They are all set to make that U-turn, take to the field on the 15th of February versus India. If you go through the Bangladesh Cricket Board press release, it categorically says that we are asking the Pakistan Cricket Board to play versus India for the greater benefit of the cricketing ecosystem and the larger cricketing ecosystem. And it is quite possible that the Pakistan Cricket Board will find this as an excuse to go back on what the Pakistan Prime Minister said and say that we are playing for the larger...
Because there's breaking news coming in. Pakistan is going to play the T20 World Cup match against India as per schedule. The decision comes after telephonic contact between the Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Sri Lankan President Dissanayake. So that's the latest update coming in. It's now confirmed after the two heads of government there in Sri Lanka and Pakistan have spoken. The match is back on track, Karishma.
Well, absolutely, Madhav. The match was always on track. It was just a matter of time as to when the Pakistan Cricket Board would officially announce it. Even now, as we wait for an official announcement, Mohsin Naqvi has been dropping hints where he says, when he was asked a question about the ICC meeting, he said, जब मेहमान घर आते हैं तो बहुत सारी चीजें भुलाई जाती हैं और माफ कर दी जाती हैं. So he is obviously hinting that they are going to be taking to the field. They're just probably looking for the perfect excuse or a spin to give to the public back home as to why they are playing the match now against India after boycotting it for the last 8 days.
Thanks so much, Karishma, for joining us with that update. Let's quickly open this up and take it across to our guest. Joining us is Vedam Jaishankar, sports journalist. With us also is Ranjit Bajaj, founder director of Minerva Cricket Academy. We have Mirza Iqbal Beg, who's a Pakistan sports journalist. But my first question is Dr. Atikur Rahman, professor of international relations. Professor Atikur Rahman, just last week you were saying what a big masterstroke it was of Pakistan to boycott the match. How important it is for Pakistan to not play this match. What has happened now? Another U-turn? Kya hua?
Yeah, definitely. What happened, that's our national decision. We calculated our concern. And after all, the International Cricket Board is here. The ICC is here. So that's why we respect the international community. We always respect the international community. And on the other hand, playing a match or not playing a match somewhere, that is our sovereign decision. And we have every sovereign right
to
think
your sovereign
our decision and take the best one, which is favorable for our standing in the region and in the sport.
No, so it's your sovereign decision after ICC threatened you that there will be very serious consequences. Isn't that the truth?
Nobody has that much power to threat us. Keep
Why?
it in
ICC was
mind,
there in
and
Pakistan.
that's our
Were they
sovereign
not there in
decision. So
Pakistan?
we have the we
Naqvi is himself on record saying जब कोई मेहमान आता है तो हम
we all
चीजें भुलाई जाती है. What does that
we
mean?
we yes, yes, because we always respect the cricket diplomacy. We always respect the role of international community in the region. We always respect international community. So that's why we have taken our decision.
You respect
And
the
on the
international
other hand,
community,
that
or
decision is
the
in
threat of
support of
losing
that
300
decision,
crores was way too much and way beyond your capacity to handle?
that decision is the message to the other regional countries that stop making cricket a political issue.
Oh.
So keep it, please keep it. Yes, that's a clear message.
Who made it a
to
political
all
issue by
the
threatening to boycott?
regional
We've all
players.
forgotten. Ranjit Bajaj. Stop making cricket a political issue is a message coming in from Pakistan apparently. But who's the one who's politicizing it?
Exactly, but they were saying that we cooperate with the international community. Their cooperating with the international community is keeping Osama bin Laden in there next to their military headquarters. This is the way they actually cooperate with the international community. Forget about that. Let's talk about the reason, two reasons they didn't want to play. Number one reason is because they'll be beaten. And every time they play India in a World Cup, they get beaten and they get thrashed and they get humiliated and the whole world comes to know that they are losers. The second reason they're not playing is because, as I said, they are losers and they keep on begging for money. Now they'll have to beg for more money because the ICC will fine them the more than the 5 years budget they have for the entire PCB. That is the real reasons.
You want to respond to that? Mirza Iqbal Beg, the threat of fines that Pakistan Cricket Board can ill afford because of the state it finds itself in.
No. On the 1st of February, Pakistan's Prime Minister wrote on X that Pakistan is going to boycott India's match. And after 1 hour, ICC actually reacted very sharply and they issued a press release. So what happened from 1st of February to 8th of February? Why ICC was silent? It means that there was some politics. Pakistan Cricket Board was right because, you know, Jai Shah, after becoming the chairman of ICC, he has involved politics into that. There were so many Indian who were the ICC head, like Jagmohan Dalmia, Srinivasan, Sharad Pawar, Shashank Manohar. This sort of controversy didn't arise. I think that Jai Shah has politicized the International Cricket Council. At the age of 37 years, he has become the ICC chairman because of his father. So I think that the politicizing the cricket, actually it has damaged it.
No, who's politicizing it? You're the one boycotting it. How is Jai Shah involved?
No, Jai Shah was involved in it. When did this story start? You know, when the government of India
did Jai Shah tell you to boycott
BCCI, it? Yeah, because he's
Jai Shah told
it.
Pakistan to boycott and you boycotted. You listened to him.
Jai Shah did all those things which actually paved the way.
Which things? Tell us, which things did he do?
I'm telling you, listen to me, please. I'm telling you that when Mustafizur Rahman was actually bought by Kolkata Knight Riders for 9 crore and 20 lakhs rupees, Indian rupees, and then after that, the government, you know, they told BCCI that you should convey it to the IPL management that Mustafizur Rahman will not be playing because of the security reason. So
government told BCCI, BCCI told IPL, and therefore it happened. Is that how things happened, Vedam Jaishankar?
Yeah, it happened.
One second. That is your perception. That does not mean it's true. Let Vedam Jaishankar respond.
I think Pakistan played brinkmanship and played it very stupidly because he's quoting IPL. IPL is a domestic tournament. What does ICC have to do with it? This is an ICC World Cup for which Pakistan has signed and said they will play it. And now everybody knew that they would play. It's just a question of they wanted an escape clause and they wanted somebody to give some excuse so that they could sneak back into the tournament. Because they were trying to hold ICC to ransom. And that should never have been allowed. Because had that been allowed, it would have been the template for future teams to hold ICC to ransom. And look at some of the demands that they made. They will not play this one match unless India agrees to play a series against them. I mean, this is a joke or what? And Bangladesh wants to play a three-nation tournament with Pakistan and Bangladesh and India. I mean, these are ridiculous things. And you want a handshake. Who is ICC to decide whether you shake hands or not? I mean, Pakistan has really lost it. And the way they have also realized somewhere down the line that they took an emotional decision and they can't stand by it. So they were waiting for Sri Lanka, or probably they propelled Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, told them, please allow us to come back, give us some escape, give us some excuse to come back. Let us go begging back to ICC. Don't make it look by begging really, so that we can come back and, you know, save our money, save our pockets, save our face. So I think it's just saving their face, that's all. Otherwise,
it's an attempt to save face. Not that they're going to save face in any case, because it's again a humiliation.
Madhav, in 2031, Bangladesh is co-hosting the World Cup with India, and they would have lost that also. And Bangladesh knew that. It's just a question of, you know, they would have lost big, not just the tournament. And they also played stupidly. Probably they were prodded by Pakistan to do all these stupid things. And
No, but the reality today, Sajjad Azhar, is this, that even the Bangladesh Cricket Board is telling Pakistan to play. So who are you protesting for? All right, I think this is, sorry, Mirza Iqbal Beg. That is the irony, that even Bangladesh Cricket Board is telling you to play. So who are you protesting for?
Actually, what happened, you know, when Pakistan shot down the Indian Rafale, then the whole India was against Pakistan.
What does Rafale have to do with this?
Asia Cup. No, the whole India was saying that now you should take a step. You shouldn't play Pakistan in the Asia Cup. What happened?
Sir, what happened to Noor Khan base? Please tell me. Have those big gaddas in the runways at Noor Khan base been filled? बहुत बड़े-बड़े गड्ढे थे. भूल गए आप?
If you involve it in the politics, then definitely.
No, you are the one who's bringing in Rafale. You're bringing the war. We'll also bring. Then there are many answers to that. So don't go down that road, or you will be humiliated. Answer: stick to cricket for the moment. The debating point is cricket. Stick to cricket. Don't go beyond your brief.
Listen to me. Actually, India has brought politics into cricket.
How?
In the Asia Cup, the whole India, the whole Indian.
Who was making the AK-47 gestures? Who was making the plane gestures? Was it not Pakistan players doing that?
And now for the money, they are
what nonsense are you
Pakistan.
talking?
Please play. What happened to them at that time? Now there's a dual standard of ICC. They actually accepted Indian offer that they don't want to play in the Champions Trophy, and ICC actually agreed with that. And
neutral venue, because your country is a threat. Your country is a terrorist haven where cricketing teams get attacked. Have you forgotten what's happened to Sri Lanka?
It is your
multiple teams that don't want to play over there. Wake up and smell the coffee. Stop being in denial. All right, we have Sajjad Azhar also joining us. Sajjad Azhar, the point is that today, you know, Pakistan stands completely exposed. You have requested the ICC to make 3 demands that you have put to the ICC. ICC has not accepted even one. Why? Because Pakistan finds itself in such an embarrassing position. It has literally painted itself into a corner.
देखिए, मैं एक बात कहना चाहूंगा कि जब भी इंडियन मीडिया पे कोई खबर चलती है, आप लोग बात करते हैं, तो उसका नुकसान पाकिस्तान और हिंदुस्तान के ताल्लुकात को होता है. मैं ये कहना चाहूंगा कि बांग्लादेश ने जो स्टेप बैक किया, जो वो पीछे हटे, इंडिया और बांग्लादेश की कितनी दोस्ती थी. इंडियन मीडिया ने अच्छा रोल प्ले नहीं किया, इंडियन गवर्नमेंट को समझाया नहीं है.
सर, आप इंडियन मीडिया के बारे में लेक्चर हमें मत दीजिए. आप पहले अपने क्रिकेटिंग बोर्ड को संभालें, और जो ये स्टंट आप ट्राई कर रहे हैं ना चीप पब्लिसिटी के लिए, वो स्टंट आइंदा ट्राई ना करें, क्योंकि ये सब स्टंट काम नहीं करेंगे. क्योंकि अगर आपकी सरकार और आपके प्रधानमंत्री भी झूठे हैं, आपकी पीसीबी के जितने जो आपके इंटीरियर मिनिस्टर वो भी झूठे साबित हुए पिछले एक हफ्ते में, और कुछ नहीं हुआ.
हौसला तो प्लीज हौसला पैदा कीजिए ना. क्या हो गया, हम पड़ोसी हैं, पड़ोसी बात नहीं कर सकते?
नहीं, बिल्कुल बात करिए, बट डोंट ट्राई दिस चीप स्टंट्स फॉर ब्रावाडो एंड पॉइंट स्कोरिंग.
आप भी मीडिया पर्सन है, मैं भी मीडिया पर्सन हूं. आप भी एंकर है, मैं भी हूं. कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर पाकिस्तान ने साथ दिया बांग्लादेश का, तो भाईचारे में दिया.
अरे आज तो बांग्लादेश में आपको कह रहा है बॉयकॉट मत करो. बांग्लादेश क्रिकेट बोर्ड की स्टेटमेंट देखिए आपने. हैव यू सीन द स्टेटमेंट ऑफ बांग्लादेश क्रिकेट बोर्ड? हु आर यू प्रोटेस्टिंग फॉर? Even Bangladesh is telling you to play the match. You're standing isolated and embarrassed today. Admit it.
नहीं, ये अब किसी को हम ये नहीं कह सकते ना कि वो अगर आप हिंदुस्तानी बन के बात करेंगे यहाँ पे एंकर
हिंदुस्तानी बनने की क्या बात है भाई? हम सब हिंदुस्तानी है. सिंपल सवाल आपसे हम पूछ रहे हैं, आप फैक्चुअल जवाब दीजिए ना. ये क्या कोशिश की आपने? क्या कोशिश की है कि आप थोड़ी से पॉइंट स्कोरिंग करेंगे, सिंपैथी गार्नर करेंगे? कुछ नहीं हुआ.
कहेंगे, इसको कहेंगे
ये पूरा स्टंट फेल हो गया.
फैसला है मौसम नकवी साहब का कि भाईचारा उन्होंने दिखाया बांग्लादेश के साथ. और बांग्लादेश, और जिस तरह से इंडिया तो बांग्लादेश के साथ दोस्ती कायम नहीं रख सका, आप बांग्लादेश के साथ दोस्ती कायम नहीं
तो
रख
आपने
सके।
दोस्ती करी है,
बांग्लादेश
आपने दोस्ती निभाई है। आई एम नॉट अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस आर्गुमेंट, Ranjit Bajaj. India has not kept its friendship and its relations up with Bangladesh, but look who's asking Pakistan to play. They're going to continue to remain in denial on that.
My God, I can't even believe it. They're talking about bhaichara with Bangladesh. They don't remember in 1971, they were the ones who actually butchered Bangladeshis by the millions. And that is why we had to go and save the country and make sure that the butchers of Bangladesh are thrown out and sent back to East Pakistan. I mean, they don't even remember the history. He should go into ये भाईचारा जो करते हैं ना, ये false भाईचारा आपने अफगानिस्तान के साथ भी किया था, आपने बलूचिस्तान के साथ भी किया था, और आप अपने बांग्लादेश के साथ भी किया है. Bangladesh, if they fall for your भाईचारा again, they will obviously end up the same way poor Afghanistan has ended up. Or you'll probably put an Osama bin Laden there. तो ये भाईचारा वाली बातें ना करो आप, ये अच्छी नहीं लगती आपके मुंह से. आप सीधी बात करो क्रिकेट में. आपने क्रिकेट में हमारे से खेला इसलिए नहीं खेला था कि बिकॉज एवरी टाइम वी प्ले यू, वी बीट यू, और वी प्रॉब्ली थ्रैश यू. तो आप उसकी बात करो ना. आप क्रिकेट फील्ड पे जीत सकते हो ना कहीं और जीत सकते हो. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग ऑल दीज ड्रामास एंड ट्राइंग टू मेक अदर पीपल फायर ऑफ अदर पीपल शोल्डर, जो आपने पुअर बांग्लादेश के शोल्डर पे उनको उकसा के बोला हम बॉयकॉट करेंगे, दिस वाज ऑल योर प्लान. दिस इज ऑल ISI's प्लान. दैट इज व्हाई दिस हैपेंड. एंड पुअर बांग्लादेश हैज गॉट rubbed in the middle for no rhyme or reason.
Absolutely.
तो आप लोग तो बाकी लोगों की भी जिंदगी खराब करते हो. भाईचारा छोड़ो, आपने भाईचारे में डुबा दिया उनको.
भाईचारे में डुबा दिया आपने बांग्लादेश को. मिर्जा इकबाल शेख, respond to that.
Is it a political show or is it a cricketing show? Actually, we are talking about cricket, but your analysts, they are coming on the politics. Actually, you should.
You are the first one to bring it in. Very sorry, Mirza ji, you are the one to bring in Rafale. And you know, as you sow, so you shall reap. So if you're going to talk about Rafale, then be prepared to listen to Rafale-like answers also. Okay, at least have the courage to do that. Don't hide, cowardly behind some argument by attempting to take a high moral ground and then failing to do so miserably.
Your people also accepted it, Madhav, that Rafale were drawn by Pakistani.
How many of your jets were shot down? Tell us. 15?
No.
20? No, admit how many of your jets were shot down. Tell us.
Zero.
Zero. So who's living in fool's paradise? Your entire Air Force bases were pulverized. You were begging for mercy with the Indian DGMO. Okay, so don't give us that fake narrative that you tried to even win even half this war. The whole world knows your entire defense infrastructure was completely smashed to bits. And if you try any other misadventure, it will happen yet again. Whether on the cricket field or on the battlefield, it will happen again too. Remember that.
France, who's making the Rafale, their company director also accepted it, that Pakistan actually shot down Rafale.
I care a hoot to what the company director accepted. You should accept your own losses and the failure of your own defense forces, which will once again be smashed if they try any such stunt. But Vedam, you know, what is with Pakistan making a fool of itself and humiliating itself internationally again and again? They don't seem to learn their lesson.
Yeah, they don't, because they don't understand how things are run. You know, when the verdict went 14-2 against them, they should have accepted it. There was only Pakistan and Bangladesh on one side. All the other countries were ranged against them. They should have understood it. Now, this Pakistan is a team or is a nation which gives a hairdryer to the man of the match in the PSL. You know, that is the background of that. So you can imagine where they come from. They have no money. Their PSL is not even worth our WPL. The WPL people, girls make more money than their PSL people. So I don't understand what they're trying to do.
Right.
Most of their money comes from ICC. And they want to try and hold ICC to ransom. They want more money. They want better distribution. Let them bring more money. What are they bringing to the table? They don't bring sponsors. They don't bring viewership. They don't bring excellence in cricket. There was a time when the world was paying West Indies cricket extra. But that was because West Indies was an outstanding
and the quality of cricket is for Pakistan to handle. Frankly, that's their own problem. It's not for anybody else to be concerned about. Pakistanis should be worried about that. But the point is repeatedly making a fool of itself internationally on international fora such as this. That's something that perhaps Pakistan should look at. We'll have to leave it there. Vedam Jaishankar, Ranjit Bajaj, Mirza Iqbal Beg, Sajad Azhar Pirzada, as well as Dr. Atiq Rahman. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.